friends, and welcome to another Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes video. This is Thaddeus from Going Nerdy, and today I would like to talk to you about the Nightsisters. And I want to talk specifically about the importance of the Nightsisters, where I think they fit within the game, and how to farm them. Now, this video is mostly set up as a farming guide for new players. So if you already have all the Nightsisters and you just want to hear my original or initial thoughts, listen for the beginning. The farming guide will take place here after this, but I think I like the new Nightsister rework. If you've been playing for any length of time, then you know the Nightsisters have been all but useless. Talia is a great character to help you start off, but before the rework, she's not even that good. And the other characters, still not great. You'd see an Asajj Ventress every once in a while. You'd see an old Daka from time to time. She was really good about a year ago when, you could res people, and she was one of the few people that could res people, but that became a pretty useless ability when, they increased player counts with the slow power creep. Old Daka kind of creeped out of the way. The rework was very necessary. The Nightsister rework was needed because they really were a useless faction. And now that there's some stuff around it, there's some events that hopefully make it worth farming. I think it's really cool. I love the new the motions they go through, the animations of the characters. I really like how they've changed that. I love Mother Talzin's ability, the plague. So cool. But here's the reason why I think they're an important team. This is the first meta team that a new player will probably get. The first faction that any new player should probably farm is Phoenix. I think we're all agreed on that. Phoenix is quite possibly the first team that you should be getting. You need Phoenix to get Thrawn. You need Phoenix, I think, to get Palpatine. Or you could use Phoenix to get Palpatine. Incredibly beneficial. Great, right? Plus, the ships are actually pretty good if you get them. If you get the Phoenix team leveled up, and then you get the ships leveled up. I'm using them right now in an arena. They're great. Or at least they're getting me to the top 10 every couple of days. But once you have the Phoenix team, really what you should be striving for is a way to increase your rank in arena. And it seems to me that this Nightsister team, especially with Mother Talzin, is going to do that for you. Is going to help you get your arena up. You get your arena up, you're going to get more crystals. You get your shipment up, your fleet arena up, you get more crystals there too. It's an endless cycle of happiness if you like the game, misery if you don't. But if you don't like the game, you're probably not playing. You're probably not watching this video. But what I mean by that, I really do think the Nightsister is that first meta team that people will start to farm and start to really make their arena rank go up. Now, we will see what it looks like, in lower levels. If you're in the 500 plus of arena right now and you're using a Nightsister team, I want to know. Leave a comment in the section below. Tell me how you're performing. Tell me how they perform. If you have video or footage of them performing, let me know and send it to me. I'd love to show it. I think that'd be really cool because we see them in these new videos that some of the game changers are putting out, and they look awesome. But will they perform at lower levels? And if they do, should people be farming? Now, I think they will perform at lower levels, but I'm just basing that off my gut instinct. If we have proof otherwise, those of you guys out there in YouTube land, give me a holler, leave a comment section below. But if I'm right about this, and they are the first meta that new players will get, then I think they're going to be an incredibly important part of the game that'll help those new players unlock other characters. And because they're important, I want new players to know how to farm them most effectively. Now, before I really get into this, I do want to say a few things about what you'll need to farm the Nightsister team. Now, for those of you who've visited my channel before, you know that I'm a fan of a number of different websites, and one of them that I'm looking at right now is Crouching Rancor. Now, Crouching Rancor is quite possibly one of my favorite sites. I love it. But what it does is it gives you a breakdown of how many crystals you can get in a given day, and what you will need to for my farming list to work effectively for you is at least 300 disposable crystals a day. Now, that's possible if you do all of the activities at level 80 or above. Okay, so you're going to have to be getting up there, right? So if you're a lower level character, let me know how this farming guide works for you. I'm very curious. If you do all of the daily activities, 65 crystals, 25 for a full Galactic War run. You will need a full Galactic War run daily for this guide to work out. We'll talk about that later. And 300 crystals from the daily login rewards. That's 10 on average. Plus, you need crystals from the arena. You need as many as you possibly can. So, sweet spot for the arena, for those of you who are still working on this, would probably be about 100 to 200, just because that's a solid number of crystals per day. Really, anywhere between 100 and 1,000 is okay. For this purposes, arena, you are going to try to want to be between 1 and 200, not necessarily for crystal purposes, but for the arena squad tokens. Now, tokens and crystals and coins and everything will be maximized in this guide. So just a quick breakdown of how long it will take. You will be farming 4 characters at any given time. And like I said, it will take you roughly 33 days to get all 5 100% 7-star. Now, again, this isn't gear. This isn't level increases. That might take a little bit longer. And if you're really focusing on the Nightsisters, you should probably focus on getting them up as you are getting them starred, because gear is more valuable than stars, right? Remember that. But it will take you about 10 to 15 days to get Talia, maybe a little less, maybe a little more, but it shouldn't be much. It should take you the full 33 days to get Asajj. Most likely, it may take you less, it may take you more. Old Daka, Nightsister Initiate will both take you 22 days. Old Daka may take you a little less, depending on Bronzium luck. And then Nightsister Acolyte will also take about 10 to 15 days. So let's start with the easiest ones. Let's start with the ones that you will be able to get the fastest. And the first one we want to talk about is Talia. Now, Talia, the reason I want to focus with her is just throwing out the fact that you're given her right off the bat, right? As a new player, you're probably given Talia, or you're given Talia within the first couple of events, right? I think it's like the first or second dark side battle that we get is we get Talia. But Talia is available in Cantina levels 1G and 5E. She is also available on the light side hard nodes 2D and 2F. Now, I want you to totally forget that she's available on battle 5E and Cantina, because the drop rates across the nodes are the same. They don't change. And so you'll get more bang for your buck farming the lower levels than you will the higher levels. Now, that goes for Talia. That goes for anyone who has multiple nodes available to them. But what you're going to want to do is, for this to work, you're going to want to farm Talia as often as you possibly can with your Cantina. That means every day for the course of 10 to 12 days, you're going to want to spend all of your Cantina energy on Talia. That also means you will need to refresh Cantina energy 3 times a day using 3 crystal refreshes. Now, that's 300 crystals, and as we talked about earlier, you should be able to get that without being a pay-to-play player, right? You should be able to get that basically normally if you are character level 80 or above, right? If you're lower, you might struggle, but try to get 2 crystal refreshes at the very least. If you get 3 crystal refreshes, that's 360 additional energy that you can get. Plus, I've just ballparked it here, about 400 daily crystal or daily energy that you will get in Cantina on just ranking up by playing the game. You can get about 400. Again, that's a ballpark. I don't have any actual estimates. That will leave you with 760 energy in a given day. Divide that by the cost of energy. That's 8. Math, math, math. That gives you 95 attempts each day in Cantina on Cantina 1G, that node, to get Talia shards. Now, 95 attempts will roughly come out to about 30 shards a day. If you get more, great. If you don't, if you get less, don't worry. Later days, you'll probably get more. It usually averages out to 1/3, right? Or 1 in 3. So that's 30 a day over the course of, you need 330 shards to unlock a character fully to 7 stars. Talia in 10 to 15 days. Now, here's the thing. You throw on the light side nodes, and those are 10 different chances for you to get those light side nodes, right? They are 12 energy apiece. That is 5 chances that's 60 energy per node that it'll cost you. And it'll roughly come out to about 3 different shards that you will get in a given day for that character, right? Now, if you do this, you should have roughly, it shouldn't take you that long to get Talia. Really, she's an easy character to get. Farm both Cantina and light side nodes as quickly as you possibly can. As you are doing all of these things with the energy, you're going to be racking up 2 things. Cantina tokens, and you're going to be racking up 2 things. Cantina tokens and ally points. Ally points can be traded in at the store for additional shards. And it is a chance, a very slim chance, but a chance that you can get Old Daka and Talia, which then makes it easier for you to unlock these characters at 7 star. Moving on, you should be farming Old Daka. As you are getting these points, as you are getting these Cantina tokens, farm Old Daka. Now, she is available in the Cantina Battle Store for 400 Cantina Battle tokens. 400 Cantina Battle tokens gives you 5 shards. If you are able to unlock her 3 times in a given day, it will take you, on average, 22 days to unlock Old Daka. Now, again, what's cool about Old Daka is she has a dark side node that you can also farm. Now, that dark side node is 12 energy. So if you have unlocked 4B on the hard node, or on the hard side, there are 5 chances for you to get Old Daka shards per day. Now, this may drop your farming rate. It shouldn't increase it by any means, but it should drop it maybe by a day or 2. Really, if at worst, it'll drop it by, a refresh or 2, by a couple of hours, but it should still drop it a little bit. Also, keep in mind that on Bronzium packs, she is still available to get 1 to, I think, a handful of shards. But Bronzium packs are useful to get both Talia and Old Daka, right? As you are farming them, you are also going to be wanting to farm Nightsister Initiate. Now, Nightsister Initiate is available in the Galactic War. Now, Galactic War is one of those frustrating places for a lot of people, I know. But if you can make it through all of the nodes in Galactic War, you can get 1,200 Galactic War tokens. Use all of those on unlocking Nightsister Initiate. As you do, that should take you a grand total of 22 days. Now, this is one of those things where it is a solid 22 days, unless for some reason there's a glitch in the system, a bug that they reward us with Galactic War tokens. They've done it maybe once before, I don't know, but you should be getting Nightsister Initiate with that, right? Then, at the same time, Asajj Ventress. Asajj Ventress is only located in the Squad Arena, or the Squad Arena store, right? Same thing with Old Daka, same thing with Nightsister Initiate. She is going to cost you 400 Squad Arena tokens, whatever they're called. She can be bought 4 times a day. However, if you don't have those tokens saved up, then she can be a hard one to farm. What I would do is I would shoot to get between, and this is why I said earlier in the video, to get between rank 100 and 200. That gives you 650 squad arena tokens per day, plus your 200 that you'll get just by completing your daily activity. So that's 800, which means you can unlock Asajj Ventress twice a day. At that rate, she's the longest Nightsister it will take for you to farm currently. I mean, the other ones will take for longer, but they can't be farmed as of yet. They can be purchased over and over and over again, but farmed they can't be. This should take you about 33 days. Now, the higher you get, the more arena tokens you will receive, the faster you'll be able to unlock Asajj. She's a very valuable character, and I think with this new Mother Talzin meta, or Mother Talzin ability, I think she's crucial. We'll see, but I really think she's viable, and I think she needs to be part of a team. With that, that's how you do it, right? Try to at least get between 1 and 200 ranking at payout, right? Then, as you're doing that, that should take you about 10 to 15 days to get Talia. Once Talia is unlocked, start devoting all of your attention to Nightsister Acolyte. Now, the reason I put Nightsister Acolyte after Talia, obviously, is because she has fewer nodes for you to farm on. Nightsister Acolyte is only available at 2A for 8 energy. Now, again, it is 8 energy. It is allowing you to it's easier for you to farm. It doesn't cost as much. It's not 10 energy or 12 or whatever. And you will still be getting the Cantina tokens that you'll need to be farming old Daka, right? So as you switch from Talia to Nightsister Acolyte, you're good, right? You'll be able to continue to farm old Daka, right? You'll still need to keep up that 300 crystal refresh, but probably not as long as you would have in the past. Now, if you are starting to get other characters, if you're starting to get Talzin, if you're starting to get the Spirit or the Zombie, then maybe you want to pull back a little bit on the Nightsister Acolyte. But I'm one of those people that loves to have a complete roster. My roster is not all Gear 12. That's ridiculous. I have like 5, maybe 4, maybe 5 Gear 12 characters. But I like having the roster full, and it's part of my addiction to playing this game. I like to collect things, and one of the things that I like to collect is characters. And this is how, and this is the easiest way that I've found to unlock all the Nightsister characters. Now, I do think that they are going to eventually release Mother Talzin, at which point I'll have to update this video. But this is a solid way to spend 1 month of your gameplay dedicated to getting the Nightsister team. Now, when it comes to the Nightsisters, farm them, don't farm them, totally up to you. A lot of people have thrown a lot of shade on EA and CG, and there's some valid reasons out there, but fixing the Nightsister team, I don't think is one of them. I think that this was a much needed rework. I'm hoping that the next rework is going to be the Separatist team, because I freaking love droids. Looking forward to that. I'm going to leave this and let you guys do with it as you will. Leave a comment in the section below. Let me know what you think of my little makeshift guide here. Like I said, from start to finish, without starting with any character shards at all, you should be able to farm the first 5 Nightsister characters within 33 days. Probably less if the RNG is with you. But who knows? It may not be. It's often not with me. But with that, guys, leave a comment in the section below. Let me know what you think. What do you think of the Nightsister team? Do you like them? Do you not like them? Let me know what you'd like to see below, and let's talk. Star Wars for me is all about community, and I love chatting with you guys. I love the comments. This has been Thaddeus from Going Nerdy, and as always, stay nerdy, my friends.